where birthed as many of them as named Penobscot Bay, the great inlet of the Atlantic Ocean. In the period from 1800 to 1857, a full half of all the large sailing vessels produced in the United States were built at shipyards in Maine. Until the late 1860s, the world belonged to the age of sail. For an aspiring sea captain, the new extreme clipper ship design, capable of carrying cargo at unimaginable speeds of up to 20 knots, were the pinnacle of risk and reward. That was the kind of ship that Joshua longed to captain. And when he too had made his fortune, when he owned his own ship, or when he had set aside a nest egg big enough to retire on, he would build a house on his land on the banks of Maine's West Peg River. He had bought that land in 1850. In 1851, he met the girl he was going to marry. Mary Ann Brown was born on April 6, 1837 in Chelsea, Massachusetts, a working-class seaport just across the river from Boston proper. She was the child of two recent English immigrants to the United States, George Brown and his wife, Elizabeth. When the story of that terrible voyage at the bottom of the world became famous later, some journalists rushed to claim that Mary Ann Brown was from a well-to-do family and had been raised with every luxury. Mary Ann did not grow up middle class. She grew up in a poor immigrant family in North Boston. The confusion seems to stem from a misunderstanding of how it was that a girl from her background came to have been educated. Her father was a seaman among the lower ranks of sailors. George Brown was likely to have been illiterate and, as a consequence, unable to master the mathematics and record-keeping required for navigation and for promotion. That may have been a part of the reason the family prioritized literacy for the Brown children, daughters included. Mary Ann grew up in close proximity to the Atlantic and to the ships that came and went from Boston Harbor.